We talked about the importance of being a patient listener, and it's not how fast you talk, but how patient you are able to listen, because there are a lot of things that are hidden when you're listening to someone. The biggest shortfall in communication is when people think they have communicated, whereas they have not. There's that general saying that will say that there's a talk that you meant to give, which is different from the talk that you gave, which is different from the talk that he heard, right? Communication is about ensuring that what we intended is what was passed on, right? And one of the ways we get that is by being a patient listener. When someone is talking, listen, because there's more that is said than what is said. You have to be able to hear what is not said when someone is talking. You can learn about that person, and you can't win that person if you don't understand that person, and you can't understand that person if you cannot hear that person. That's the third law of the seven habits of highly effective people. The third habit says, seek to understand so that you can be understood. Seek to understand so that you can be understood. My time here is useless if I don't understand the people I'm speaking with, because I have to understand the people, the crowd, the segment I'm speaking with, so that they can understand them, right? If I don't understand them, I will not be, all right. If I don't understand them, if I don't understand you, then you can't understand me, because then I can't put the message in a way that it can be passed on. And I cannot tweak the message in a way as to get to you, because there's a way to get to you. Everyone has a language. If I don't speak your language, you can't hear me, right? So part of communication is understanding the language of the people you are speaking with, so you can speak their language, so they can hear you, they can comprehend you, and you can achieve the purpose, the intent for which you're communicating, which obviously, as Jim Rohn will tell us, is action, right? To do something about what is being said, right? Everything we're doing here is to the intent that you do something. Is one, you learn how the con game works, so that you can protect yourself, from being you can protect yourself, from being a victim of a con game, right? And we're also spending time talk about the other ways we can use it positively in our lives, so that you can also apply it in those areas.